Here are the dark forces of nature that's not letting you achieve your goals, and democracy, communism, helping you achieve them. It's a battle for survival of the fittest in democracy where everything is available. Assisted infliction of ideas and deviation from common society with the assistance of individuals therefore named beforehand at an accustomed cause that is implicative of wealth, status, and future adherences to tolerancing and nuancing niches that are within society to provide you with a small constituent for you to believe that it is not other than what you want, but what you mean. You have decided that you wanted this and decided this. Why? Why have you decided this? I think it's because she wants to get some. We must now destroy where you stand because of your ideologies that have been quite a bit of a nuisance to anything that I believe is true. My adherence to the policies of the nation that has already given rise to much wealth and power to status seeking individuals has given me enough wealth and prosperity to say that my diligence is more reluctant to anything that might be destructive of any force that may present itself. In your opposition, I believe that you are a character of nonsense, being that you want nothing more than selfish desires of acquisition of power, money, and status. If you believe that you are in a position to make such sort of business acquisition that you believe is business, you are in the lines of discrimination and you are no longer allowing the free folk of this nation to be in achievable sense of manner because of the status you have acquired by making sure that you're in a position of power. Now, power is really good for you so long as you believe that your power would be a sort of a beneficiary to the common folk of the nations, unlike these billionaires who've led by example to adhere to the laws of keeping wealth in such a manner where the wealth of the nation would be increased tenfold so long as they don't assist society with philanthropy or anything else. That way, if they do acquire so much wealth, they'll hesitate to use any and they'll hesitate to share any to assist society in a way that they believe is quite right. But then they'll accustom everyone to say that the nation has acquired more wealth and the nations have to print more money in that sort of manner. It's in this sort of manner as a businesswoman and businessman that you are creating discriminatory societies within the world to young people and influencing them so that they come and take a future precedence and step forward toward making sure that you don't get any money and you are excluded from it. The only option that they have in the end of the day is to make sure they have government assistance and any other sort of pantry or food assistance or government assistance to make sure that they make the end of the day in a hospitable and friendly manner. Otherwise, they'll come across as a criminal and they'll destroy everything. The solution here is to realize that everything is readily available. With the assistance of China and a lot of other prosperous countries really taking a big foot forward and showing that everything is available for you to take and really utilize for your best position ever, including the USA, which also exemplifies this sort of orientation to anything that you need so long as you have money. Now, people come here for a life change, but in reality, there are so many people out there who just don't have anything and are considered poor. And they also don't tax the rich, so a lot of these companies are really good at employing people and doing things like that. But in reality, they're actually getting taxed really heavily. And they have so much expenses, including, hey, there's a bank loan, anything else that they have to take advantage of to make sure that their company is well enough to employ. Unless you're like a Fortune 500 company, I'm sure you're doing pretty well. It's only like 500 people, which is really bad. So in this democracy, you're either working really hard or you're not working at all. What you want to do is make sure that you achieve your goals by making sure you achieve them. The only way to do that is with money, so you got to save and get the right tools for success, like a vehicle, and making sure that you have the current technology to keep up to date. That's basically what I think congressmen and congresswomen do at Congress all day with their filibuster and talking about policies for the nation, and what I think a regular citizen would have a take on as. My name is Rob Dale. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. Now, if you're not a business owner, then you probably won't have so much leverage because you won't have the possibility of ever employing someone if you don't start a business. Now, that's not to say that if you are sort of underrepresented in society or are a minority within the majority of the populace and demographic of an area, that you are not going to be represented as much. That's not to say that. The thing is that you will be in a sort of discriminated sort of position because of your nonsense towards what's already situated and established as a successful business to society within an area. Now, if you're looking to make a change to that, the only way you can do that is through networking. You have to network to achieve a nice position. Society is really mean and money. Everyone wants it. You want it. He wants it. They want it. There's no freaking way that you possibly be able to tap into everyone's money unless you have some sort of solution to solve, like a product or something that helps you out with your daily life. And a lot of these Democrats, Republicans in Congress, or in power of nations and territories within the U.S., they're just getting paid with taxpayer money, and they're just collecting a lot of money just by you going shopping at the store and paying your taxes for properties and doing your IRS tax revenue and things like that, your tax income. At least you get a refund at the end of the year, but it's really bad because these people have all this power, and it's sort of like a democracy where they're saying the people have the power, but in reality, all these filibusters and conversations that they have in Congress really dictate which way they're going to take society. So at the end of the day, you're either stuck with no money, you have a lot of money, or you're just a person who just continuously works super hard for society and no one really cares, or you're someone who works really hard for a change and no one really cares. I don't think there's any other sort of solution unless you are really lucky, and that must mean that you must have been famous or you must have had some success in your business and actually made it out. But I do think that it has to do with being a minority or South Asian for that matter, in sort of any sort of acquisition of acquiring power through status, wealth, or anything else that might give me status and wealth. And if you do have a successful business, you kind of have no say unless your business is really strong, like Amazon. But I don't think there's anything that's innovative enough to destroy Amazon where it stands right now, other than artificial intelligence, which is really taking a sort of big step forward. But it's really being regulated because we're all scared of what AI and artificial intelligence could do. And if your business is really poor, then you're just a small business owner. You're a mom and pop store, which a lot of places have closed down because of the lack of business. And there's not really much business out there or customers out there because they all want to save money. And if you're a minority looking to do any sort of business acquisition concepts that will make your business a lot better, or anything else that you might want to start a business for, find yourself lucky with having consumers come in and actually rail in and destroy your company by being great customers, or have them disfranchise or dis promote your company because you're just a minority. So there's really nothing you could do about it other than complain. The best thing you can do is hope that your job doesn't realize that you're trying to become a fucking millionaire, and hope for the best. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. My name is Arav Deh. Thanks again for watching. Have a good day.